still nothing is going on well. The job didn't work out, the relationship ended, the door you were sure God would open stayed closed, and now you're left wondering, did I do something wrong? Did even God forgive me? Why would He allow this? People ask you these questions while you are reading these messages for you. You sometimes think it is desperate, deep inside, but it's probably just confused. It's not broken, it's trust him. And if you didn't really need to trust him, you wouldn't grow. So confusion is not a sign that God is absent. It's often a sign that He's doing something deeper than you think, or even than you can currently see. One of the hardest moments in life is when God seems silent. You pray, there is no answer. You ask for guidance and nothing changes. But since silence doesn't mean inactivity, some of the greatest transformations happen in the quiet seasons. Just like a seed buried in the ground, no noise, no applause, no Facebook progress. Yet underground something powerful is happening. Roots are growing, strength is forming, preparation is taking place. God often works in silence because He is developing depth. If everything was loud and obvious, we would depend on signs instead of faith. Let's be honest here. Trusting God is not always easy, especially when you're acting, especially when you feel betrayed by life, especially when your prayers seem ignored. But trusting God doesn't mean pretending everything is okay. It means saying, God, I don't understand this, but I trust you anyway. That kind of faith is very, very, very powerful. It's easy to trust God when things are doing well, but it takes courage to trust Him in the storm. And storms don't last forever. They come to strengthen you, not to destroy you.
Просто церковь завершена проспань. Я просто здесь я на самом деле, что религиозное сваренство, писать на церковь радватки и будем.
People removed from your life for a reason. Delays that saved you from future pain. When what feels like a loss now, may be mercy in this grace. God sees the full picture.
Просто церковь завершена проспань. Я просто здесь я на самом деле, что религиозное сваренство, писать на церковь радватки и будем. Просто церковь завершена проспань. Я просто здесь я на самом деле, что религиозное сваренство, писать на церковь радватки и будем.
Instant messages, instant answers, and gravitation. But God works in seasons, not seconds. If God answered every prayer immediately, we would never learn patience. We would never learn dependence. We would never learn humility. Waiting is not punishment. Waiting is preparation. What you are waiting for is always waiting for you to become ready. Disappointment hurts, especially when it comes after hope. But disappointment does not cancel destiny. Some of the greatest stories of faith began with heartbreak. Failure doesn't mean God is done with you. It often means He is directing you. Sometimes God allows things to fall apart because they were never meant to last. Then sometimes what breaks your heart is what opens your future. One of the hardest things to do is to let go of control. We want certainty, we want paradise, but faith requires surrender. Surrender doesn't mean giving up. It means it's not overtaking God. If you don't have to carry everything alone, God never asked you to understand everything. He asked you to trust Him. When you let go, you make room for peace. This season, your pain, your confusion, the waiting is temporary. It will never define you. God specializes in turning messes into messages and trials into testimonies. What you are going through now will one day help someone else survive. Your story is not over. The same God who carried you before will carry you again. If you are listening to this message right now and you feel tired, confused, or overwhelmed, take a deep breath. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are not alone. God is still in control. Trust Him, even if it doesn't make sense. God, because clarity will come, but faith must come first. Thank you for now. Bye bye.